Peace and blessings. This is Nubia I of the Blackberry Beauty Holistic Academy, Ancient African Healing for the Modern Sister. Peace and blessings, my YouTube subscribers and viewers. So I told you that I would be at different locations. So I'm in like the front kind of yard of where we live. It's like the front side yard to the kind of factory that's kind of next door. Anyway, it's a great location, and I wanted today to talk about the idea of beauty and sacred beauty and what that really means. You know, there's a lot of times I get ideas for videos from my group members. And so first, briefly, somebody wanted to know what is the difference between the $37 a month membership group, Wild Women Who Run with the Womb, and the intensives. So when we first started, the first thing I ever had was the Wild Women Who Run with the Womb. And it really was based on if I could have, there's 12 months in a year, and if I could have a series, a subject that we can concentrate on and for the whole year, but have 12 different ones out of everything I've ever taught, whether it's raw foods, whether it's a sacred movement or move that body or getting out in nature, you know, what would they be? And I came up with these 12 things that I felt like I knew about getting out in nature and the positive spiritual effects of that. You know, I knew about moving the body, and I knew about all these other things. And so I started this $37 a month membership group, because what I realize is it's not just sometimes enough for some people to just have one course and then they take it and then they go on about their lives and they do really well at first, and then, you know, they go out in life and they go back and they wind up going back to the same old life that they used to have. So I figure, why not create a one-year program? So the Wild Women Who Run with the Womb is a one-year program. And because it's a one-year program and people are dedicated to the 1 year, it becomes $37, because really membership does have its privileges. And so when somebody is committing to staying in something for a whole year, most women that have been in Wild Women Who Run with the Womb have successfully done a whole year, meaning 12 different months, 12 different series. Now, how the intensives came about was people, once I would do a certain subject, let's say like getting out of nature, people would say, wow, I wish we could go deeper in that. 4 weeks wasn't enough. I wish we had more time. And so I decided to create intensives. Let me tell you a little bit about the intensive in a second. Something else I want to say about Wild Women Who Run with the Womb, rather. What I love about it is because you're in it, it's almost like a continuation. When you're taking the intensives, you take it, it's done. Unless you take the next one, you may go off for months and maybe decide to take one that you're interested in. But the womb, the Wild Women Who Run with the Womb, even though we seem like we're leaving a series, let's say like the series before this might have been Getting Out in Nature, right? And this series is Move Your Body, okay? In a sense, they go one, it just really moves into the other, and it moves into the other. So you're never really leaving one and entering another exclusively. You're blending one, and they all really feed off each other. And because, again, people are committing to having $37 taken out of their account, whether it's your debit card, your credit card, your checking account, then that's why it's $37. Now, the intensives is just that. They're intense. They're for people who they don't want to commit to $37 a month. They want to come in and get the class. The intensives, I'm going in deeper. I'm spending more time in the video. I'm taking it to another little bit of a higher learning. I'm even more present in the intensives because I have to be. I'm understanding that people are coming in for 4 weeks and I may not see them again. So I'm going in, as they say, harder. I'm going to say I'm going in deeper. So it's a deeper concentration. Also, a lot of the intensive subjects or series are way different than the ones that are in the Wild Women Who Run with the Womb. There is no post-traumatic slave syndrome in Wild Women Who Run with the Womb. There is no, at the same time in the intensives, there is no getting out in nature or move your body. That's strictly in Wild Women Who Run with the Womb. Traveling outside your comfort zone, the intensive we're doing, is not in Wild Women Who Run with the Womb. So you see, the subjects are different because I thought about if I was to go to the next level in an intensive, what are the things that I think that the people really wanted? So I created those, but I either changed the format, the name, I made it more intense. So it's a deeper, I'm more available. Also, the intentions, when we do have guests, it's the only ones that we actually will have guests. So again, if you know you want to come in and you want to really get it and you're concentrating registration, then the $97 intensive is for you. If you want that, you want to move through, you want to be with a group for a whole year, you want to go through it slowly, you want to take your time, you want to get all 12 lessons, then Wild Women Grown the Women's for you. Okay, so that got out the way. So in the group, one of my groups, a sister asked me about, she said that she was really on a man fast or a relationship fast. She's actually in intensive fasting 101. And she said that, she feels like she looks great, but she hasn't really been adorning herself. She hasn't really been glamorizing herself, doing her face or wearing particular clothes or colors. And she's wondering, is it this kind of being beautiful, this kind of adorning yourself? She asked, do I consider that a persona? Is that part of a persona? Is it something that people, that certain people are like that way? Or is it something that people put forward? But I don't know if she's indicating or implying that it's something that's not real, because I don't think that's what she meant. But I told her, for me, I just want to talk to you all for me. It's true, like I wore this to the supermarket, okay? I do. People, like, I'll get dressed up and people go, so where are you going today? Like, I'll go to the cleaners and then me and my husband will run errands, and most of the time it's going to get some lettuce or some greens or something that we need food. And I will wear my heels or, low heels, or I'll wear a bodycon dress. Actually, I really wear the bodycon dress, but I felt like wearing it today. When I get dressed up, it's for me. When I see my skin glowing and my hair is the way I want it to be, or I feel so healthy inside, I want to adorn that. I want to adorn my body. When I know I'm working out or lifting my weights or doing my yoga, and like I said, my skin is shining and glowing and soft, to me, it's like, why wouldn't I want to dress this up? I don't need a special occasion to look good. Matter of fact, in the Bay Area, people tend to be, like I said, a lot laid back. So most people are probably not going to dress up. So if I waited for where I live to dictate, or an event to dictate me dressing up, it probably wouldn't happen. When I dress up, I feel like it's a celebration of my body, particularly me being dark-skinned and chocolate. I grew up where being this dark, people didn't consider it beautiful, or people made fun of you, called you all kinds of derogatory names like Midnight and Black Toast and all these other very hateful things. And I always liked my color. I kept thinking, but God dang it, I could rock red and yellow and bright greens and oranges. And people used to be like, oh my God, you're so dark. Why would you wear those colors? But I always felt like, I felt like I'm the one that could wear those colors. My dark skin, those colors look good on me. So like an artist considers their canvas, they have a blank canvas and then they decorate it with their paints and their colors. I feel like our bodies as Black women are beautiful canvases. I feel like our bodies as Black women are works of art. So to me, my body's a work of art, not because I think my shape is great or it's better than somebody else, or even that I got one. It's what I have. It's what the Creator gave me, and I'm going to work it, okay? So for me, I'm not getting dressed up for others, but you know what, y'all? It brings other people so much joy. I mean, everywhere I went today, people was like, oh my God, I love your dress, or that dress looks incredible, you look so beautiful. And not just men, women. When you adorn yourself, when you look pretty, you actually, especially when you're coming from a spiritual place, when you're coming from a goddess place, you're really blessing everyone that sees you. You're really blessing and bringing joy and happiness and heart-filled joy to other people when you do that. So I don't just get dressed really for me. I did say that, but when I think about it, I get dressed as reverence to the Creator, as reverence to the God or goddess that made me, but also as reverence to all human beings, to let you know you're beautiful too. It makes other women go, well, why am I waiting for that special occasion to wear that dress? Why am I waiting for that special occasion to wear those patent leather shoes, right? Or why am I waiting for that special occasion to put my jewelry on? I'm really getting more into rings like I never did. And these rings actually are by a sister in the Bay Area named Nakia Dillard. I'm going to start showcasing her stuff. She got some earrings that I want. She's selling at the Black Farmers Market this weekend. I'm going to go buy some. I want you to know about her. But I'm really into, adorning for the purpose of reverence to the Creator, reverence to the one that made you. The human body is beautiful, whatever form it takes. But when I take good care of myself, I let that plane go by. I take good care of myself, I want to flaunt that. I can't help but flaunt it. It's not I want to, I have to. So beauty to me is just a wonderful thing. I mean, that's why we have an intensive called sensuality, sexuality, and adornment. Again, that's an intensive. We don't have that in Wild Women Who Run with the Room. But in Wild Women, we have in the room, we have healing abandonment issues. So we work it out. But I just wanted to make sure I say that. I said to her, to answer her question, I said, for me, when I'm not dressed up, something ain't right. When I don't want to get dressed up, when I don't want to get dolled up, when I don't want to look pretty, something is not right. Something went wrong. That means that I'm sad or I'm depressed. That means that I'm not well. Maybe I'm under the weather. I'm sick. That means that I'm feeling maybe a little low self-esteem, not feeling good about myself for whatever reason. Maybe I'm going through something. Because most of the time I want to adorn myself and love myself. I look at clothes as an extension of our divine, our godliness, our godlessness. And I think that it can, but I want you to know how much it helps people. I mean, look at when we see a woman or a man in their traditional garb, whatever culture that they're from, whatever ethnicity. You see an Indian woman in her sari. Isn't it the most beautiful thing? Don't it make it her nose ring and her bendy? Don't you feel like, dang, I should put on, I need to get a little more glamorous. That's right, work it. Or even a Japanese woman in her kimono, or an African woman in her gele and her lapa, right, and her buba, and an African man in their beautiful wears. I mean, why are we? I mean, that's natural, particularly for African people. I think all people of color. It is natural for us to adorn ourselves. It is giving reverence to that the Creator has made, and so. For me, I feel like even, traveling outside of your comfort zone, for those that don't know, I'm doing my next intensive August. It starts August 5th, the first Friday in August, and it's called Traveling Outside of Your Comfort Zone. And to me, I'm going to teach people how to travel outside of your comfort zone when it comes to the clothes that you usually wear and clothes that you could be wearing and might want to wear but afraid. But we're going to do something really special with it, and if you join the intensive that starts August 5th, you'll get to learn about that. I'm telling you, this traveling outside your comfort zone, I'm taking it mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, practically, esoterically, etherically, spiritually in every way, holistic in every way. For me, like to wear this dress, like I said, I guess they call it a bodycon or body conscious dress. When I was younger, I used to wear way more. I mean, in my 20s. I noticed I don't do it anymore, but today I was like, you know what? I keep putting that dress on and taking it off. Keep putting it on and taking it off. And today, on a regular Thursday, I went to the bank because I had to get my ATM card changed to my husband's name, my married name. See, I'm telling you, I'm taking care of my business. My husband also opened an account, but I want you all to know that when we moved to North Carolina, there is a black bank. It's called Mechanics and Farmers Bank, and we are going to join that bank and put all our money in there. For me, I want to be able to walk in there. I never in my life, I don't know if any of you experienced that, have ever been in a black bank. I don't want to just open an account online. I want to go in. I've never had that experience in my life, and my husband and I, we want that. So we're going to when we get to Carolina in a couple of months, we'll have our money in the black bank. But we went to the bank, and yes, I had my dress on, and we went to the supermarket, and we went to two. And yes, people were really taken. People were really, complimenting, but it was more it brought so much joy to them, So we're traveling outside our comfort zone. It's on so many levels. I'm telling you, the way I'm putting this together is all brand new. The next intensive, traveling outside your comfort zone. You're going to love it. I tell you, it's going to be a vacation. You're going to feel feminine. I'm going to talk about clothes. I'm going to talk about colors and their spiritual meaning, what adornment means and why traveling outside your comfort zone with what you wear is important. But of course, we're going to do it safely, making sure we wear clothes that actually are healthy for our bodies and stuff that's not. We're going to talk about all of that because so many of us are so stuck in the way we sing, the way we are, the things we wear and don't wear, the things we say and don't say, the places we go and won't go. We're stuck. We're stuck in our routine. We're stuck in our mundane life. And I don't want to be mundane. That's like for a Leo. That's probably the last thing a Leo want to be is mundane. I mean, people say, okay, Leo loves the stage. Leo loves to be seen. But you know what? We all deserve to be seen. You know, we came into this world to be seen. We came into this world to blossom and to glow. And it doesn't matter. I mean, your body doesn't have to always be perfect. You don't have to have everything together. I'm just expressing myself. Those things that you think are your flaws, don't nobody else notice that when you walk in and you look beautiful and you feel good about the way that you look. So if you want to learn more, I would be happy to teach you that in the next intensive, Traveling Outside Your Comfort Zone. It starts August 5th, the first Friday. It's on the website now. It's only $97. It's a virtual intensive, meaning wherever you are in the world, you can join. And you're going to love it. So for those that want to be more in a group, a long term, and want to get all the 12 series of the Wild Woman Who Roamed the Womb, it's only $37 a month, and you can cancel your subscription at any time. So you're not obligated to stay the year. I think to come for a month, try it, see how you like it, you know, and not try it, experience it. And you might find there are sisters that were in my Wild Woman Who Roamed the Womb and still are, who are friends. One sister, I love it. She used to be in the group, but she also now took part in Queen of Foot's Sacred Woman Journey and graduated. And one of the sisters that's still in the group came from D.C. to New York to come to her graduation. People have made lifelong friendships from being in the group Wild Woman Who Roamed the Womb and connecting. So it's a true sisterhood. And even the intensives, for the 30 days that we are all in it, or the 4 weeks, the camaraderie, the sisterhood, the connection, the love, it's all there. I want you to come and be a part of it. And yes, when I get back east, I'm going to do more speaking engagements. I'm going to do more retreats. I'm going to really get us together. But for now, don't wait. Don't wait and say, you know, I'm sad or I'm lonely or I feel stagnant. Join an intensive. Join the group Wild Woman Who Roamed the Womb. And let's do it together. But for now, my thing is tomorrow, put on that beautiful dress, whether it's a sexy one, whether it's a flowing one, whether it's a colorful one. Put on that natural lipstick if that's what you do. If you wear no makeup, that's okay too, because I'm minimal. Y'all, I do not wear foundation, not at all. I wear lipstick, and I wear, right now, I think I got some vegan eyeshadow, very little, and some vegan eyeliner, no mascara, nothing. And some days I just wear lipstick, and it's just about who and what you are, you know, and just expressing yourself as the artist, because I believe that we all are artists, that there's no artist over here and some non-artists over here. We're all artists. We all have this beautiful body, this work of art. So why don't we express ourselves and travel outside of our comfort zone while we're doing it? So yeah, I love y'all with all my heart. I'm on the road, y'all. Like I tell my daughter, you know, I gotta do a video. And so when I have to do a video, I have to do the video right now. So yes, so let me see. Yeah, so I'm just excited, and I want to thank you again. For those that don't know, I just want to keep announcing it. I'm going to be at Natural Hair Max, Natural Health and Hair Summit in Atlanta, Georgia on October 1st. And I'm going to be speaking about womb and the hair, but I'm going to be speaking about loving ourselves. And I would love to touch you, hug you, kiss you, love you, just express to you and show you my love. Also, for those that don't know, I'm going to be at I would love to be nominated for the Black Power Awards, blackpowerawards.com. They're asking you to nominate people, and I want to be nominated for the health and wellness category. So I'm hoping that I get to do that. And so you can actually nominate me, and you just go to the website, blackpowerawards.com. Thank you for all the nominations thus far. I appreciate it. Yo, what I'm doing with that, why I'm doing it, why I'm asking is, I'm traveling outside of my comfort zone, and I'm asking for something that I want. It's not a matter to me even winning, it's that I went for it. And I want you to go for something that you've always wanted, whatever it is. And traveling outside your comfort zone is going to teach you how to do that. So anyway, this is Nubia I of the Blackberry Beauty Holistic Academy, ancient African healing for the modern sister. I love you all with all my heart. Peace and blessings.